Hi.
Hello. You changed your hairstyle?
I can't hear you well. I'm not sure about my headphones though. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's good to hear then. And for today's lesson, I hope that you are ready now. So we can start our lesson now. I think I told you last time that today we will talk about, sorry, about season. Can you hear me well, or the fan is too
Yes.
noisy?
Yes.
I think that the fan is too noisy. But anyway, yeah. I told you that last time we will talk about season, but actually it's my mistake because for today we will have tomorrow's plan. That means we're going to talk about tomorrow. Okay. All right. So let's start if you are ready. But before we start, let's do a warm up here. So this one is very easy, I guess. So just tell me which one is different and why. As you see, there are 4 pictures. You can make it bigger.
The different ones is the fish
Mm-hmm. Here first.
because it's an animal, so yeah.
Okay, very good. And the 3 are toys. Okay, what about this one? Which one is different?
I think is lion.
It looks like a lion. Yes, okay. Why?
I think because it's wild animals.
Mm-hmm. And maybe look at them, all of them, their eyes are open wildly, they're playing. But yeah, the cat, I'm not sure if that's a cat or a lion. Okay, the next one.
The next one is the book
Sorry. Okay, the book. Why the book?
because the other ones are games. So and the book just
Yes, okay. Yeah, that's right. And they have balls. And the last one, which one is different?
the number one.
Number
The
1,
bus.
why?
Yeah, because I just see only the bus and
Yes, that's right.
yeah.
Okay, let's have the next one here. Okay, well, I think that was good. Open, sorry. Okay, today we're going to learn about our future plans. And we're going to use not only I am going to, but of course, I will. So how do you know you are talking about the future, Gloria?
I think is
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this or that.
Yes,
Or
okay. Yes, so you have the hint words, right? So
yes.
let's take a look at the examples here, okay? So in this part, we use what pattern? What pattern did we use here?
It's I'm going to.
Yes, I'm going to. So we can use the pattern I'm going to or going to when we talked about our future plans. However, there are different ways when we talk about future plans or like when we talk about something that we will do in the future. Like we can use Okay, I think there's another example here. So we have the future indicator. Okay, I think we can skip. Okay, this one. Okay, so here are other future indicators. So we can say going to, okay, or I will. But for today, we will focus with 3. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this one. I'm going to, I will, and I won't. Okay, so can you tell me, or do you know the difference between the 3?
The third one is like it's a negative,
Mm-hmm.
and the second one is like different from the first. Was like
It's the same?
no, I think it's like going to make we feel like more like feel like we feel sure about that.
Okay, that's nice. I think you got the idea with this one, Floria. Okay, so when we're talking about the future, we is going to I will, or sometimes I won't, but I won't is like a separate one that we use. However, like when we're talking to Americans or other natives, they won't notice that. I mean, like, okay, it's normal that you use going to or I will. Okay, but we use going to and I will in different situations. Okay, so for today, we're going to find out when do we use going to and when to use will. So there are different ways when we use these 2 patterns. Okay, so let's try to give an example here. Okay, let's do some examples. Okay, let's start with going to. Going to first. Okay. Okay. So going to, we use going to in 4 different ways. Okay. So we can use going to. The first one is we have the prior plan. For example, your friend told you that, what day is it today? It's Wednesday. I'm sorry. Okay, your friend told you, hey Floria, let's go to Vincom today. But you said, oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, your friend said, hey Floria, what are you going tomorrow or on Wednesday morning? And then you will say, oh, I'm sorry, I have my class with Miss Jam. Okay, you will say this one. Oh, I'm sorry, I have my class with Miss Jam. That means that it is your plan that on Wednesday you will have I'm sorry, this is wrong. Okay. Okay, you will say, oh, I'm sorry, I am going to have my class with Miss Jam. Okay, so that means you will use going to in this one because it is your plan already. I mean, like it is, you planned already that every Wednesday you have the class with me. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. However, if like you don't have plan yet, okay, I think I should write here. Okay, but we can go with this one soon. But if you don't have plan yet, so that's the time that you will use I will. Okay, so we can write here versus. Okay, versus the will. That means you have the rapid decision. That means like right now you have to decide. For example, you don't have a plan with me yet. Okay, let's say Tuesday. And then like Tuesday 10, okay, and then your friend call you and say, hey Floria, what are you going to do at lunch? And then you will say, I have no plan yet, but maybe I will go out for some food, grab some food. Okay, so that's the time that you will use I will. Okay, so you use I'm going to when you have the prior plan. You plan already about it. Or you use rapid, you will, if that's the time that you don't have a plan and you have to decide at that moment. Okay, can you use I am going to with prior plan, Floria? Let's say this one. I ask you, what's your plan for autumn? Or let's say Mid-Autumn Festival.
Actually, it's my country. I think that my country doesn't celebrate that.
Oh, you don't really Mid-Autumn
Yes.
Festival?
Yes.
But I think you do because I hear like a lot of dragons downstairs. Really?
Yes, because I don't know about this.
Because like it's the first time that I had the Mid-Autumn Festival in Vietnam, and I see like a lot of mooncakes are being sold. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go back. Okay. How about Christmas or let's say Tet holiday? Okay. What's your plan for the upcoming Tet holiday?
I'm going to receive money from my parents.
Okay, very good. So that means you have the prior plan. You plan that you're going to receive the money. Okay. So
Yes.
you're going to have, I am going to. Are we clear with this one?
Yes.
Okay, that's right then. Okay, so here are some examples in here, like planning going on a holiday, or like this one, I'm going to accept the job offer. This one, of course, is planned to accept the job because, of course, you will not decide on the spot like, hey, do you want the job? You say, sometimes we say, I will think about it. Because at that moment, you have to decide. You will say, I will. But if you decided like you think already, so we have to use I am going to. All right. Well, I think let's go with the second one. We use, I don't know, my throat is not good. Evidence. Okay. So we use the evidence with going to. So with evidence, like, you think about the future plans, but you have evidence. Let's say you eat a lot for lunch. And then you say like, oh, I am going to vomit because I eat a lot for lunch. Okay, so you have the evidence that you're going to vomit because you know that you eat a lot for that one. Okay, so we can use I am going to. So we have the evidence. Let's say like, oh no, I am going to fail my exam because I didn't study last night. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
You can use you can use going to. All right. And then we can also use I am going to. Okay, I think this one. Vomit or throw up. Okay, it's the same here. And I put OMG here because it's a bit long. For the third one, we can use going to when something is about to happen. Okay, like you know that something is about to happen, like it's urgent, but sometimes like it's dangerous. Like for example, at that moment, like you're frying a fish, and it's the pan is so hot, so you say, oh my god, get back, you're going to the oil is going to to burst. Okay, so like something maybe like dangerous or urgent, like you warn someone to get back or to avoid that thing, so we can use going to. Okay, and for the fourth one, for the fourth one, we can use going to when we do predictions. Do you know predictions?
No.
Prediction is something like we think of the future. Like um like some fortune tellers, they predict. Do you know fortune tellers?
No.
Ah, okay. Fortune tellers are people who like tell you something that might happen in the future. Okay, so you make prediction. For example, now, okay, I can see that the sky is dark. Maybe it will rain.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is prediction. You predict that something might happen. Okay, so we can use going to or will, but we can talk about will. Okay, so I'm going to write here prior plan evidence something. Oh my, I think it is something OMG. That means something is about to happen. And number 4, we can use prediction. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. My numbering is wrong. Okay, prediction. Okay, now we go with the will. With the will now, I think I've mentioned earlier that with the will, are we clear with this one now with the going to?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, now I talked about rapid decision with the will. So if you're going to decide now, okay, so you can have this one. Okay, will, we will use will. Let's say, Floria, after this class, what are you going to do? What will you do? Do you have plan?
Yes, I'll eat. No.
Okay, so what's your plan?
My plan is I'm going to eat lunch.
Right, so that means you already planned that every after hour class, you will have your lunch.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, maybe we can use will, like, let's say your friend surprised you in your house and you will have movie night.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I can decide what will we watch. Okay, maybe we will watch the Penthouse or something like this one. Okay, so you can use
Okay.
will. Okay, like this one. Okay, so here are some example sentence. I will buy for you too. I think I'll try one of those. Okay, these are examples like when you go to supermarket, and sometimes when we go to supermarket, like we see something that it's not on our list to buy.
Yeah.
Have you ever imagined that? I mean, like,
Yes.
yes. Have you tried that one? I
Yes.
always have that experience. Like, oh, I will go to Mega Mart today. I have to buy my shampoo and my essentials, my shampoo, my soap. Okay, and then when I go to Mega Market, like, oh my god, I see the chocolate. Oh my god, I see the bread. Okay, so I think I'll buy this. I'll buy this. Okay, so it's a rapid decision. At that moment, you will decide you have that. Okay, or maybe when you go shopping, you plan that you will buy jeans, but when you go shopping, oh no, that dress is so beautiful. So I will buy one. Okay, so you can have that one. Okay, for number 2, I told you this one. Okay, for predictions, we can use will or going to. They are both correct. Okay, so it doesn't matter. When you make prediction, making sure going to or will, that's fine. Okay, I will not win, or I'm not going to win this game. Okay. And then we can use will when we offer, make a promise, or when we give a threat. Okay. So when we say offer, something you present for acceptance. Have you tried to offer something to someone?
No, I haven't.
Really? Like, let's say
Yes.
your friend your friend is in need of your answer in the test, Gloria. Do you offer the answer to your friend? No, you don't offer.
No.
Okay, well, anyway, this is like something you present for acceptance, or maybe let's say you are eating in a table, and then let's say I cannot get that fried chicken over there. Can you pass it to me? Okay, so you're the one to give it, so that means you offer. Okay, that is
Okay.
offer also. Okay, promise. I think this is very common, like when we promise to do something or not to do something to someone. Okay, have you given a promise?
Yes, I've
Okay, so who did you give the promise to? And can you share the promise to me?
promised with
Yeah.
my sister.
Okay.
Okay, so I promised that I'll give her more piece of cakes so that she
Okay,
can
we're
do
right
chores for
now.
me.
Okay. I see what a nice one. Okay. I think I promised the same one. Is that the younger sister or older one?
She's younger sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have the promise also to my sister that I will not eat. Oh no, I will not drink. I will not drink milk tea or soft drinks, but I do. Okay, so I think I broke that promise. Oh no, I'm not a good one. Okay, and we have the threat. Threat or like blackmailing. Okay, there are different forms of threat. Okay, so have you tried to be threatened by someone or something?
I think is yes.
Yes.
I read it to my young brother.
Is it you who received the threat, or you who give the threat?
Me, I give the threat.
Okay, so you did it like if you are noisy, something like that.
Yes.
Okay, I see. So we can use will with when we give promise, when we offer, or when we threat. For example, with the offer, um, if you pass the exam, I will give you a gift. Okay, so we say
Okay.
will. Yes, when we promise, I promise I will not, I will not drink, something like that, or I will not eat, or I will not stay late at night. I will not watch TikTok. Okay, so you promise. Okay, I will.
Okay.
And then for threat, maybe I think I always do this one to the dogs here, like if you will not eat this, if you want, I'm sorry, if you want to eat this, I will give it to Susu. The Susu is the dog there. Okay, so
Yes.
something like okay, so we will use will. And yeah, I think that's it for this one. Okay, so we go offer, promise, threat. We use will. Can you give an example of offer, promise, and threat wherein you use will?
So like offer is when my mother told me to wash dishes
Mm-hmm.
and then I said, okay, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and about promise, as I just say, so yeah, I promise with my sister that I'll give her more piece of cakes that she can do chores for me.
Okay. And then?
Yeah, and threat like I threatened to my brother if he just keep noisy,
Okay.
I'll hit him.
Okay, I think, okay, you use this one with your family members. Very
Yeah.
useful. Okay, thank you
Yes.
for that, Gloria. Okay, and for the last one, we can use will and want for this at the same time. But yes, you are right. Earlier we use want for negative because we have the want here. But we use want instead of will not when someone refuse to do something. Okay, refuse, that means they don't want to do it. For example, when we use will and want, you say your brother like, if you want clean your toys, I will eat you. Okay, so because your brother refuse putting the toys aside, okay, so your brother refused to do something you want. For example, if you won't do your homework, you will not pass the test. So we will use want. Okay?
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, because you're so quiet. Okay, and we can use future predictions for this one. Will and going to, like I mentioned earlier. Okay.
Okay.
So, can you answer this one, Floria? Are you busy this evening?
No, I'm not.
What are you going to do?
So I'm going to watch movie. Penthouse.
Okay, so I think you already planned for that.
Yes.
Because you said I am going to. Okay, so you already have a plan to watch movie, so you will say I'm going to.
Yes.
And maybe you can say this one if you don't have plan. Maybe I will watch movies, penthouse, or maybe just lie on my bed. Okay, so we use like, okay, this is the short, I mean the summary of the will and going to for today. And now here are some questions that we can answer. Okay, let's try to answer. Okay, we answered number 1 already. Okay, the first one. So will you try to answer the next one? What are you doing next week?
So I think that I'll play games on the computer.
Sorry?
It's like I'll play games on the computer.
Okay, I will play games. Okay, not sure.
Yes.
Okay, this one. When do you plan on doing your homework?
I think it's next week.
I will do it next week. You're not
Yes.
sure?
Yes.
Because I ask you now. So maybe, okay, I will do it next week. You can say that one. Okay, so maybe it's not in your plan to do it. Oh no. Okay, next one. When are you going to eat dinner?
I'm going to eat dinner at 6 p.m.
Okay, so it's a plan. Okay, what time do we have to leave? Okay, I think it's not okay. What should we do tonight is the same with the first one. All right, well, I think this is nice. Okay, there are many different questions you can use. By changing few words, you can make numerous questions properly about the future. But for today, Floria, going to and will, that is like the future tense. Okay, we use it because we're talking about the future, or that means tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, here are some examples. I plan on meeting John after dinner. We're going to go to a nightclub. I think this is mostly on a planned one because they use going to. Okay. Yeah, all planned. Unmotivated. I think you know this word already, right?
Yes. No.
Not sure. Unmotivated, that means you don't have motivation.
Oh, okay.
Okay, unmotivated. All right, well, I think we can skip this one. These are some examples that you can use when answering a question, but definitely it's not applicable for you because you're still a student. and some maybe is okay. Yeah, I think this one is okay. I think I'm going to do my homework. Okay. So of course you plan to doing that, but you just don't know
Yeah.
when. You just don't know when. Okay. You
Yes.
plan, you have planned that you will do it, but you're not sure when. Okay. So we can just going to. I think you answered this one already. Okay, so this is like a conversation between John. Well, I think this one is okay. Oh no, it's already time. I planned that we should play a game here, but since it's already time, well, I think I'm just going to send it to you in
Okay.
in our link, so you can just do it. And for the yes, I think that will be your homework. You just play a game and send me the score. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yes. And I hope that you learned something from for today. What did you learn for today? Can you share it to me?
The diff no no. The difficulties between will and going to
Mm-hmm.
and want to. Like that.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Floria. Well, I hope that we can have more time to have more examples for your practice. However, it's already time now. So I have to say
Okay.
yes. And I'm going to have my lunch as planned, like you. All
Okay.
right. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a